I made 1,000.
All week they've been cashing.
I have tripled my bankroll.
I feel like you print money over here.
You're the most consistent.
Ain't nobody that's spot on like you, man.
So far, it's been like around 75% hit rate.
You feeding families, man.
PrizePicks, man. He is the fucking man.
What's up, guys? It's B Wade. The weekend is coming near. So I'm going to break down this Sunday's NFL slate into time slots. So I'm going to give you my favorite picks for the 1 o'clock time slot. There's 8 games there. I don't just want to cover the whole day in one video. There's so many games, so many picks to do. So I'm going to do the 1 o'clock time slot, 8 games. I have 6 picks for you. I'm breaking them up into a 2-man and a 4-man that I'm going to give you. We continue to hit on this channel, guys. We already hit our first NBA slip for the night. It's only 7:30, and we've already gone 1 for 1 on the day so far. So, guys, if you are new to this channel, welcome. If you aren't subscribed already, I'm going to ask that you guys press that subscribe button. This is a new channel for me. I'm trying to get some momentum going, but I'm hitting you guys with every sport going right now. We got NBA, MLB, college football, NFL. So hit the subscribe, hit the like button, and let's get into it. All right, guys, we're starting with CeeDee Lamb, over 25.5 yards for his longest reception. Guys, you see it on the screen right now. He has covered this in 8 straight games. He's gone over it in every single game this year. And the worse that the Dallas defense gets, and the worse that they do, the more they're going to have to throw the ball, the more they're going to have to look to the long ball. And yeah, like these last 3 games, he hasn't covered it by a ton. It's been a close call. But CeeDee Lamb is a monster in jump balls, one-on-ones, and Dak just goes to him in those situations. And so I love this play. I've been doing it the last few weeks, and until it misses, I'm just going to keep sending it. So, guys, lock this one in. And then the second pick that I'm looking at as a lock is Austin Seibert, over 6.5 kicking points. Guys, the Washington offense is electric with Jaden Daniels. Like, he is in the MVP race as a rookie. And look at what he's done so far this year. He's gone over this every single game. And what I really like right now about this is the fact that Jaden Daniels is a little bit banged up, which means he's not going to rush the ball as much. Now, that's a way that they finish a lot of their drives. So when they get into that red zone, and it's a situation where a lot of times Jaden Daniels would rush, he would scramble and finish the drive. They haven't been finishing it that way. And so you look last week, right, and he ended up kicking 4 field goals last week because they weren't finishing against that Chicago defense. He scored 28 points in the last 2 weeks combined. That's insane. If he kicks 2 field goals, this is a lot because they're going to score at least a couple touchdowns. But even if he only kicks 1 field goal, as long as they score 4 touchdowns, we're good that way as well. So I love this play. I don't see any way this doesn't cash. I have this dude on every single fantasy team I own, and he continues to just put up massive points for me. So lock that in, guys. That's going to be our first play. This is our lock. We're putting in CeeDee Lamb, longest reception, over 25.5 yards, and then Austin Seibert, over 6.5 kicking points. So you guys see that on the screen right now. We're getting 2.7x for that because the Austin Seibert payout is a little bit decreased because it's such a lock. But guys, this is only available on Underdog right now. Actually, both of the picks that I'm going to give you, or both of the whole slips, I could only get put in on Underdog. They have the most players with the most props for them available out of any of the apps. I shopped these around on PrizePicks, Better, Sleeper, Underdog. The only way I could put these together was on Underdog, and they have the best payouts. Tons of boosted payouts. If you're not on Underdog yet, you need to check it out. And so I'm going to jump into the next ones. Also, you see on the bottom of the screen, Underdog and Better. You'll get your first deposit doubled on both of them with code BWADE. That is free money. You guys should have every app that's legal in your state because they're all giving us promos. Like Better gives us 2 to 3 discounted props every single day. That's basically like Taco Tuesday every day on Better. Right now, Shohei's lines are discounted. I forget what basketball player, but last night it was like De'Aaron Fox. But always discounts on Better. Sign up on Better and Underdog right now. Even if you just throw $10 to $20 on there, use code BWADE, they'll double it, and then you're able to shop around, make sure that you're getting the best payout for all these slips you're putting in, and make sure you can take advantage of all these promos they're giving you. Alright, that's the end of my TED Talk. Thanks for coming. I'm going to jump into the next 4 players that you guys need to be looking at this weekend. All right, the second slip, we're starting out with Bijan. Guys, he's going up against this terrible Dallas defense, and he's been doing well these last few weeks. He had a little bit of a lull after the first couple weeks, but he's gone over 100 3 weeks in a row. This Dallas rush defense is atrocious, and they give up a good amount of yards in the air to running backs as well, which is where Bijan really thrives. And so I love this. He only got, if you look at he only got 13 rushing attempts last week against Tampa, and he still ended up going over 100 because he got 43 yards in the air. He got 40 yards in the air against Seattle. So you want to take the rushing and receiving yards with Bijan because he's a huge threat in the air, and he's always liable to break a 50 or 60 yard reception off. Now this is on PrizePicks as well, but it's already priced at 101.5. So you're getting a better price on Underdog for this one. Next, we're taking Malik Neighbors over 67.5 receiving yards. So he missed a few weeks due to concussion, came back, missed this against the Eagles. The Eagles just wiped the Giants. And then last week, it looked like he was going to miss. He was not having a great game. He dropped a really crucial third down pass that was right at his numbers. But he ended up getting some garbage time catches, hitting this. But what I love about Malik is you look at his targets, and he is consistently getting over 10. Like, this was the first game of the year. Since then, he was averaging 15 targets a game the next 3. He went out with the concussion, came back, didn't have a great game against the Eagles. And then last week, even though he didn't blow up, he still got 13 targets. Guys, with that kind of volume and the ability that he has, I love this line at 67.5 yards. You need to jump on it, especially against Washington. Washington's a high-scoring team. Their defense isn't great, and so the Giants are going to have to try and score a lot to keep up, and they're going to have a lot of opportunities against that soft secondary. So make sure to lock him in. This receiving yards wasn't even available yet on PrizePicks yet. The only thing they had up for Malik Neighbors was a receiving touchdown on PrizePicks. So if you want to take this, you have to do it on something else. It's available on Underdog. Next, we're taking Jameis Winston. Famous Jameis, guys. I am so glad he's back. This guy is the fucking man. If you don't love Jameis Winston, you need to check your heart. We're going over 240 on this guy. Look, I know he's going against the Chargers. It's a solid defense. But, dude, there is something about him. And look, he's going to make some boneheaded plays. Like, he's going to throw a pick here and there. But he just airs the fucking ball out. Like, you look at what he did at Tampa. I mean, granted, he had Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. But this dude had the most passing yards in the NFL for at least 1 year, maybe back-to-back years. Like, he throws the ball, and he throws it deep a ton. Chunk plays all day. I'm taking this over. It's only at 240. After he clears this a couple games in a row, this number's going to start to climb, so jump on it early. And then we are stacking him with Cedric Tillman. Look, Jameis is going over, and if and when Jameis goes over that number, Tillman's hitting over this. He's back, he's healthy, and he's gotten 21 targets the last 2 weeks. He put up 99 yards in that game against Baltimore, and it wasn't just one long catch. He had 7 catches. He has 15 catches the last 2 weeks, and this line's only at 44.5. This is a bargain, especially against, he's against the Chargers defense, which is probably why this is decreased a little bit. I would expect it maybe to be like 53, 54 against a better defense, but Jameis Winston and Cedric Tillman's numbers are going to start elevating in the coming weeks because Jameis, he just airs the fucking ball out. They have a good defense. This Browns team is about to start catching some wind, and they're about to start doing well. Jump on the bandwagon early. Rock Cedric Tillman with Jameis Winston. Take that stack. And you see on my screen right now, this is what our second slip looks like. It's a 4-man for 7.9x, guys. A couple of these I could only get on Underdog right now. We are taking a little bit of a decreased payout because we stacked Jameis Winston and Cedric Tillman, but I'm confident if one of those guys hit, both of them hits, and so really it's an increased payout for our probabilities that we're taking on that one, guys. Remember, Better and Underdog, both that'll be your first deposit with code BWADE. Dabble is going to give you $25 for free just for signing up and using code BWADE. No deposit required. If you're not on Dabble yet, take advantage of that. It is free money. They also have some of the best payouts for correlated slips. So if you like stacking players like I did with Cedric Tillman and Jameis Winston here, they have the highest payouts when you do stacks like that. They don't decrease your payout as much as, say, Underdog, PrizePicks, and then some apps like Better and Sleeper just straight block it and won't even let you put together correlated slips. So, guys, those are the reasons that you need to have multiple apps, so you can take advantage of the little nuances of each one and make sure you're maximizing your payouts. If you guys appreciated this content, I'm going to ask that you make sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a ton. It takes you 2 seconds, but I really do appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys watching this video. I love doing this shit. I like doing the research and making money every weekend, so why not spread that knowledge and help you guys out? I appreciate y'all watching. Let's make some money this weekend.